I'm Katie.
And I'm Larisa.
And we are with Usborne Books and More. We're here to tell you about a few of our favorites from this year's catalog. This is That's Not Your Goat. It's part of our touchy-feely series for toddlers. They get to feel all different kinds of textures on each page. There's That's Not My Goat and lots of others. Check them out.
This is one of my favorite baby books. This is the baby's very first big play book. This is a very fun book. My daughter loves it. It's got touchy-feelies, it's got lots of little things to feel and flaps to look at, and a bunch of sounds to listen to on the left.
Close up too. A new one that just came out. This is called Muddle and Match. Adorable. You can actually turn these flaps and you can mix and match the characters and their stories for the readers or just for the lookers.
One of our best sellers too is There's a Mouse About the House, and the fun thing about this book is there's this little mouse right here that can actually go through the book, just like this. So you stick him through slots and he can follow along the page, and it teaches left to right and cause and effect, and it's really fun for the kids to be able to stick the mouse through the page and find it popping out on the next page.
And there's even a mouse on the back in case you lose yours to photocopy. Genius! Alright, and of course we would not be complete without the Busy Bug book. This has got about just 5 page spreads, but the fun thing about it is it actually has a track for your little busy bugs. And you can read the story and they can watch the busy bug go all around the storybook. Great for little fingers, and it actually has textures on the pages too. Each of these little holes has a little bug or something hiding behind it.
So moving into stuff for a little bit older kids, we've got this fun pack of 100 things for children to do on a trip. These are our White Clean activity cards. There's a big series of them, but these are fun cards because they have lots of different things to do. There's little quizzes you can take. There's drawing cards, puzzles to solve, and this does come with a dry erase marker, but these also work really great with the Crayola washable crayons too, if you don't quite want to trust your kids with a marker yet.
Yep, yay for washable crayons. And another activity pad for on the go is this travel activity pad, which has tear-out pages. You can give them a handout and a different activity on each page. It's a pretty thick book, so lots to do in there. And similar to that, another tear-out that we have is the 100 Paper Planes to Fold and Fly. This is a really fun book. It's got 100 of these pre-printed papers for the kids to tear out, and you just look at the color of the paper plane, and you can look over here and see how to fold it. It shows instructions for folding all the different types of planes. So there's 100 of those. That's a lot. And even when you burn through all that 100 paper planes, then you still have the instructions here to keep on folding after that. All right. One more great activity book is our sticker book collection. And they have different kinds of sticker books for all the kids. They've got the girly girl stuff, they've got the guy stuff, and they've got some action sports stuff for both genders in between. So there's something for everyone. These have big page spreads, lots of stickers for each page. And this one is the fashion designs, and you can even color on your stickers. Make your own stickers. And they have big page spreads where you can put your stickers. These are reusable stickers. Any sticker is going to tear, you got to be careful, but the pages are very high quality, glossy, so you can put them on and off and on and off again. This is one of my favorite lines. These books that we have are the drawing, doodling, and coloring books. This is a fashion one, again, that's really fun. This is just the generic drawing, doodling, and coloring. And similar to that, we have the Doodle a Day, which is 365, but we wanted to compare it so you can see. Smaller, you can see. It's a little bit smaller, and we've got a page to show you to compare in here, so you can see this bigger book actually has a nice big space for you to color on. I like that this one has a 2-page spread. That's a really nice feature. Very fun. This one is tear out, so you get 365 pages. Different thing on each page. One for each day, obviously. So you don't get as big of an area, but you get a more variety. This is a great one to keep in the car or in your purse or diaper bag for those times when you need your kids to have something to do. And similar to that, We have color by numbers.
And we have this really cool step-by-step drawing book that shows you how to draw things, and it shows you step-by-step, and it gives you space to try it out, too. It's a very fun little book.
And this one also has dots besides just the numbers. I really like that idea. It gives little color dots for each space.
For kids that maybe can't quite read the colors yet.
Or don't know how to coordinate numbers with colors, yeah. You can do that one, or
So another line, we have lots of these spotting books.
So this is 1001 Bugs to Spot. And these have a great layout. Again, the 2-page spread, beautiful illustrations, little bugs around each side, and the numbers for the readers, the numbers and the names of the things. And it tells you how many of there are in the picture to spot.
And this one's a fun one. It's more of a fun book. It's got lots of things to spot, and it tells you what, but then it also has some stickers in the back. So some of the pages have stickers that coordinate with them, and you can put the stickers in there. So it's a bit of an activity book and a sticker book in there.
All right, moving on to our educational book. I'm going to steal that one. This is my favorite, the first letters. There's a big white clean, first letters, first numbers, first words. A lot of different choices here, and these have big 2-page spreads. And again, there's the white clean. They come with the white clean marker here. And they have all kinds of things to find. This one has the letters hidden all throughout the pages. And other ones have, I just want to show they have the dotted lines around what you're supposed to draw. And then they also have dotted lines around the butterflies or the worms. Other things to keep the kids busy and interested on the page. So those are the white clean series.
This is one of my favorite ones, this next one. There's a couple of these flat books, but these are some of my favorites. See Inside Your Body, and this is the times table ones. And they both are filled with lots and lots of little flaps. So the times table one gives a little word problem on the top, and then you lift the flap.
So they can see.
And it shows you how to solve the problem on the inside. And it's just full and full of these little flaps everywhere in this book. Lots and lots of pages of little flaps. So it's very fun for a beginning times table learner to be able to look through this and see the times table, and it's even got a full times table in the back, and it shows your child how to use the times table here on the back, which is, I thought was pretty genius there. So that's a very fun book.
Great for beginner math kids. And then there's the nonfiction series. Usborne has a great nonfiction collection. This is the dog book, and as you can see, I'm going to show you the inside here. It does have great illustrations and some words to go with it for the beginning readers. They recommend ages 5 to 6 for these books. I found that even my little 18-month loves to look at the pictures, and I can read just a section or so, and she's very interested.
And this is recommended more for the 8-year-old, 7 to 8 and up year, but my kids who are 7, 5, and 3 loved this book and were fascinated with it, and it's just full of planets, and you can just see that Usborne likes to have lots of illustrations, and there's also facts. And this one is nice because it's also internet reference, so your older kids can go on the computer and look.
all these little boxes there, that's an internet link.
They can go and learn more on the computer, so that's a fun.
And those internet links are safe. They've been, pre-checked out by Usborne, and great places to learn more. All right, the See Inside series. This is kind of a genius book, and I was so excited when I found this. They have the See Inside the Apple and the See Inside the Seashore. And you read this part about, it's talking about in the summer this tree is bright and colorful. And then, I don't know if you can see that there. Oh, there's my flashlight. And then you shine a light, and you can see the skeleton of the tree inside. That's why it's called Shine a Light book.
So it's really fun. My kids just love this too, where they take the flashlight and they can look and discover all the things that they can find. There's something hidden on every page, and it's really fun for kids to find.
And of course, yeah, you can turn the page afterwards and see the thing that's hidden and read more about it. Very exciting for little kids. All right, on to our storybooks. This is my favorite collection of storybooks. There's a lot of different, there's the, complete collection of illustrated stories. But I love the Farmyard Tales. These are illustrated by Stephen Cartwright, a longtime illustrator that's passed away now. And he has this adorable style of drawing and tells all about the tales of this little farmyard, apple tree farm. Great illustrations. And the thing that we want to point out about this is the dual reading quality. These little words up here, this is the full story if you want to just read that. It explains what's going on each page. But if you want to have your kid read that if they're starting to learn, you can continue reading the rest of the story down there. Or like me, if you have a toddler that has a limited attention span, you can just read the top and they can get the whole story. So a lot of options for that. Love the dual reading.
And if you don't want to buy the big Farmyard Tales, there's also the mini Farmyard Tales that does not have the dual reading, but it still has the adorable little stories and the adorable illustrations. And then along with that, there's also the Little Book of Train Stories. That's also Stephen Cartwright. That these are in the big set of complete Book of Farmyard Tales, but if you have maybe an older edition of the Farmyard Tales, then these are not in the older edition, so these are fun stories too.
Or if you just want a sample of what the Farmyard Tales is all about.
And the train stories do also have the dual reading here, and the complete Book of Farmyard Tales and the train stories come with a CD.
Yep. So you can listen to it in the car, or wherever. And if you like the dual reading, but you don't want the Farmyard, not that one. Yeah. You hold on. There's the First Experiences, and these also have that dual reading lines, and they have the first experiences going to the dentist, going to the doctor, going to school, your first airplane ride. So great introductions for kids going to experience something new.
And the last thing we wanted to show really quick is Usborne has a really great phonics readers set. This is one of them. It's a very cute story about underpants for ants, but they have a whole bunch of these phonics readers, and this one has, they all have fun rhyming words to help the kids learn those phonics, and they have cute illustrations, and they're really fun to read.
Easy reading, not very many words on the page.
Yeah, very simple, great for kids that are just learning how to read.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for coming to our show. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching our video.
Yeah, and hope you have fun shopping. Bye.